Hi guys, this is Cross the Eclipse Gaming TV and welcome to part 12 of my Boyhood Dreams series with Gillingham FC on FM 2015. So last time out we were able to progress in the Cup, but unfortunately went down 4-1 to 6th placed Bradford City in the league. We're going to try something a little bit different, as the fans have been calling for a change in the formation. No problem, we can do that. So we've got Dickinson and McGlashan on left and right wing. We've ditched the diamond and it is instead going to be two wide players in a 4-2-4. Dak and Hessenthaler sticking in the middle. Josh Pritchard makes way for this to happen. McDowell and Heskey staying as the front two. Calvert and Legg going to be the two centre-backs. Marcus Painter in at left-back. And we are going to go with Fish at right-back. So let's get to it. We're up against Port Vale, who are one place above us and I think still managerless. I'll have a quick check into that one. Actually, don't worry about it. Now, they did have Peter Schmeichel as manager for a little while, and that has now changed. Whether they've got in a replacement or not, I have no idea. But in a bit of a transition period. Luckily, not too much pressure on me because we are expected to be down in this sort of level and trying to get ourselves out of promotion. So, tell lads to relax and enjoy themselves. We've got non-league Chester in the Cup coming up after this as well. So with any luck we can progress through that game. Try and get a half-decent tie out of it as Leon Legg well in. Tries to go route one to Cody Mack. No such luck. Calvert up to Heskey, wins the flick. McDowell's touch is too heavy. Hessenthaler mops up. With Pritchard not there to protect, we're going to need Hessenthaler to be busy. Get stuck in. And Heskey through to Dickinson. 2 goals in 2 games for the lad. Again within a minute and a half. Heskey, good flick. Doing his job as the big man up there. Already earned himself a 1-year contract extension for the number of games that he's played this season. So Heskey will be with us next season. Cody Mack. Again, Heskey the provider. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes. And this is a bit more like it. Had a little team meeting before this as well, off camera. Let's make sure the lads keep their heads up and keep pushing on. Trying to achieve our goals, try and stay up this season. And Dickinson with another one. With him and McGlashan linking up. And these young lads have definitely proved me wrong. Guess that's the way it should be. And I guess what's also quite positive, Port Vale are right down there in the relegation zone. If we can absolutely hammer through them, then it's a little bit of proof that maybe we are better than that. Maybe we are, not where we should be. Dickinson going for his hat-trick. Defender in the way. Calvert with the foul. I think that's the second penalty he's given away in fairly quick succession, actually. Might be something to keep an eye on. But has been our standout best defender. Still got a 2-goal cushion to play with here. And still keeping that 2-goal cushion. Cody Mack injured. Oh no, could have done without that. Really could have done without that. Right, so chance for Luke Norris to get a run out. Fingers crossed McDonald is now for too long. Chance for McGlashan to get clear, and he does. Norris with a free kick. Finds the chest of Heskey before he's tripped. No foul though. The ball's coming back the other way. Header just wide. And we're still going to be careful here. This isn't in the bag. Wouldn't be the first time that we've seen big leads thrown away by one of my teams on YouTube, that's for sure. Fish out to leg. Hessenthaler, nowhere to go. Finds leg though, there's an outlet. McGlashan with the ball in, Norris flicks it. Heskey can't quite get a foot on that though. Can't quite guide it in. Hessenthaler to Calvert. Makes amends for that penalty. And it is now 4-1, just on the stroke of half time. Calvert unmarked, just pokes it in. I saw Matt Fish struggling a little bit on fitness. He did take a knock in the last game, so I'm going to throw in Darius Waldron on loan from Liverpool as part of our sort of parent club arrangement with them. I've had to pick up the only players that would actually come to us on loan just to prove that we are using the arrangement, and you have to give them a bit of a run out. But Waldron and Andy Firth, the backup goalkeeper we've got, none of them are anything particularly special. Probably won't even develop to be good enough to be sort of Gillingham players at this sort of level. So I guess, yeah, you could say I'm forcing it a bit. William Painter. Nelson with the stop. Jennings skewing wide. Not the best finish. Hessenthaler up to Heskey. Big man taken down. Calvert, a couple of challenges. I think he might have come back to make that recovering slide challenge. Jake Hessenthaler taking a knock. I don't think I'm going to risk that. It's been too important to us this season, so let's get him straight off. We've not looked particularly dominant in this second half, but 3-goal cushion has been helpful. Nelson's made a couple of good challenges. A couple of good saves, sorry. And Painter's made a couple of firm, robust challenges at left back. And Gansey well in. Waldron up to McGlashan, chance to run. Beats the fullback once, but he's able to track back and recover. But we'll take that, a 4-1 victory at home. Three points on the board, and we do leapfrog Port Vale, lifts us up the top spot. I think 20th is the safety zone, so we're still 5 points away from that. About the halfway point of the season. But never mind. And good work from Dickinson with a brace very early on. Right, let's see. Okay, let's get to it then. So we've got Chester in the FA Cup non-league side. Probably will rotate, but I don't think we'll rotate that heavily. Training report. Doug Loft, yeah, well, he has been injured, so I think I'll let that one slide. Tell Frank Shimek we can give him a little run out because we can. The right back spot isn't exactly sewn up by any stretch, so I'll give him a few games in there. See how he gets on. Joe Martin back, so that gives us another option at left back, which I'm very happy about. Was on very good form, Joe Martin. Had to bring Painter in almost as a panic signing, but he's done well for us, to be fair to him, the Irishman. Chance for one or two players to show us what they can do in this next game. Margate wants to extend Mitchell Dickinson's loan. Yeah, go ahead. He's all yours. So here we go then. Same formation against Chester. Non-league opposition. Cody McDonald back to full fitness, thankfully. And let's see a bit of rotation. So Frank Shimek wants some football. So in he can go right back. Painter going to stick in. Give time for Joe Martin to get back to fitness, so he's pretty much there. Okay, where can I make some rotations? Gonna go with Linganzi and Pritchard in central midfield. What else? Calvert and Egan. One of those need a breather. Oh, Egan's good to go. Could give Norris a run out up front. Chris Bright as well. Okay, aside from that, fairly happy with that setup. Okay, so let's get to it. It's trying to get turned over by some non-leaguers. I think we'll be okay. We've got a very strong side out here. Like I say, not hugely worried about this cup competition, but if we get through into the third round, there's a chance of getting a decent draw. Premiership team, maybe. And if nothing else, we just need to keep this run going. Try and get a couple of wins on the spin. Get some points on the board. Try and claw ourselves out of that relegation zone. And Ganzi nearly left it on a plate for their midfielder. Shimek chance to run. McGlashan now a chance to run. Finds Norris. Out to McGlashan. Into Dickinson. And those two linking up again. Dickinson's on fire. 4 goals in 3 straight games. Nice good link-up play. Great little ball that in behind. Cut 3 or 4 defenders out of the play completely. Painter up to Bright, and it looks like he is going to beat the man, and he has. What can he do with it? Flicks the ball into Norris. Norris second chance at it, second bite of the cherry. McGlashan with his second assist of the game. With a header this time. Bright, great little ball in. Norris had 3 defenders around him. And had 3 defenders around him again, but none of them decided to jump for it as he put that one in the back of the net. Nelson, great save. McGlashan getting clear. Good bit of build-up play. Chris Bright goes for it, the New Zealander. Tries to find the top corner, but no such luck. Chester getting a few chances to get into our box. Hasn't come of anything yet. As again we bump it clear. And that is half time. Right. Tell lads how happy we are. I'm trying to figure out how to manage this Linganzi situation. I'll give Doug Loft a run. Because if we're working this formation, it's going to be tough to try and throw him in unless he can slot in into central midfield. I'm going to throw Lewis Carey on for Calvert, who's been a standout defender this season. Just try and protect him for the league games. John Egan offside. Norris again with the ball in. Looks very dangerous from these set pieces, and he's taken down in the box by John Rooney, older brother of Wayne. Dougie Loft, emphatic, and he's back amongst the goals very quickly after his injury has come from a set piece. But they all count. So that guy's name's Toure that just had the shot. The non-league Toure. And you can see why he's in the non-leagues with finishing like that. Norris off the wall. Nice chance to run with it, taken down. Charnock's already in the book, and he's sent off as well. It goes from bad to worse. Out to Painter. Ball in with his right foot this time. Loft chance for his second. So it is a nice 3-0 win with a heavily rotated squad as well. Give everyone a bit of a chance to get in. So well done, boys. And what a part this has worked out to be for us. We'll stick around and see who we've got in the third round of the Cup just quickly. Linganzi out for 5 to 6 days. Okay, that's fine. At 4 goals put past Port Vale. Leapfrogged us above them in the table, and then a very comprehensive 3-0 win in the Cup as well. We will take that. Let's see where Doncaster are on the table. Yeah, so 2 things that we'll do before we end this part is to see who we get in the Cup and check out Doncaster's league position. Just wanted to say while we get through all of this, thank you very much for watching. This has been Crossy of Eclipse Gaming TV. If you've enjoyed this part, then please give it a thumbs up. Drop any comments, feedback, things I can do to improve things and get us out the drop zone. Drop those in the comments section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there's plenty of good stuff for Football Manager and otherwise that's going to be underway. So Doncaster Rovers are 14th in the table. Let's see. 25 points, 19 games, 7 wins. So, yeah, they're not completely out of reach. So if there's no players in here that instantly jump out at me. Not particularly. Okay, so FA Cup draw. And we have got Sunderland away, Premier League team. That will do nicely. Okay, so bit of money to come in from that one, and probably us spiralling out of the Cup as well. But big game, chance to scalp Premier League opposition. So I'm going to be looking forward to that one. But all of that will be coming up. Let's see, we've got Doncaster, and who else have we got? Let's see, so 13th of January for the Cup game, so it's about a month away before we have to worry about that. Oh no, actually, 4th of January, yeah, so just short of a month before we have to worry about that. In the meantime, we've got to try and turn around our league form and get out of that relegation zone if we can. So all of that is going to be coming in the next part as we try and push on and improve our league form. Thank you very much, and catch you next time.